Good morning, everyone. It's Chonbong here, and I got another little challenge, like usual. It's a really fun one. A lot more fun than the bar challenge. A lot more fun eh, than the other Thompson challenge on this map, which is the opposite, which is the door that I'm looking at right now. That door open. It's a pretty damn good one. I don't know. I thought I'd also talk a little bit about my life a little bit in this gameplay. I know not many people care, but I have nothing else to talk about during the gameplay. So yeah, the challenge is grab Thompson only. No perks. I guess if you want to get 3-gun, that's fine by me. Thompson, I guess I don't know what gun you'd use. The double barrel in the back, but the Thompson's by far better than that gun. But yeah, you're allowed to use Thompson and the trench gun, or not the trench gun, but the double barrel in the back if you want. I'd recommend just keeping the Thompson and the pistol. But you can have 4 people or 3 people or 2 even if you wanted. And yeah, you're just holding this room out basically, and the grenades are in a real nice spot for this challenge. That's why I really like it, because one guy has like a job, this job, just the throwing grenade job is so much fun. So yeah, if you guys try it, one person in the front most likely has got to be Dempsey. Otherwise, the guys, I don't know if you all probably know by now, but the white character gets the zombies' attention first, so you're gonna want to have him in the front. So yeah. Always Dempsey in the front, taking the attention of the zombies. The lure of the zombies, that's called. So, yeah, during the gameplay, I'm going to talk a little bit about, let's see, the time where I almost got carjacked. I figured like that'd be a kind of an interesting topic to talk about. So, yeah, I was like 16 or 17, and like when I'm like 16 or 17, I just like go and like on the weekends just go smoke like pot, and I don't know, just stay out really late and just basically do nothing productive. And yeah, so like this is before I started playing games like non-stop again. But when I guess I could say I had a life, but I just go out and do shit. I don't know. So one night I was out and waiting for my buddy, and it was like 10:30, and I was parked behind a little middle school. And I figured, you know, it's a safe little spot to park. It's a middle school, nice little neighborhood. And what I didn't really realize that is the middle school's in kind of like a connecting area between a couple cities. And like, I don't know, there's a lot of like activity going on, a little shiesty activity that goes on, drug deals and who knows what in the area. I didn't really think twice, but I was just sitting listening to like an old tape. I don't even know what the hell it was, some like crappy Russian rap music. I got it at like the Salvation Army thrift store. I was like, what the hell is this, Russian rap? It was like so funny. I was just listening to it and just chilling there, and out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, who is this fucking guy walking up on me like at 10:30 in the middle of the night? Like, I'm the only car in the parking lot, so he's coming for me, looking right at me, coming for me. I'm like, fuck. So I look over and I see the guy, and he's got his hands down at his hips, connected with his knuckles out. Looks like he has some type of knife and he's concealing it or something like that. And I'm like, I knew immediately what was going on, so I turned my car on, and I got kind of an older Jeep Cherokee. And so the car starts up, chug 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 chug, and the guy walks by my car. He gets into the passenger seat, or he opens the passenger door, and right when he's opening the door, I bring up the RPMs on the car, so I'm like, vroom, and I throw it from in the park gear, which means that you're not going to move when you rev the engine, to the neutral gear, which also means you're not going to move when you rev the engine, and then the engine's vroom, and then I throw it into reverse. The guy opens the door, steps into the car, but as soon as he puts one foot into my car, the acceleration from the vehicle going backwards pushes him out of the front of the car. So now he's laying down in front of my car with the knife on the ground, and I just fucking floored it and ran his legs over and just took off. I was just like, fuck him. I guess I could have backed up and left, but I was just like, fuck this guy, he could have fucked me up. And a fight between me and person with a knife in the front of my car would have turned out like this. If I had tried to protect myself and keep my car, I would have tried to reach over to him and try to take the knife away. But the first thing he would do is he'd either try to cut my face or my arms. So my arms would probably get cut up. I'd probably have gashes on my veins, and it would be just a big mess. So either that, or I say goodbye to my wallet, my phone, and my car, and walk to my buddy's house and tell him what happened. Not try not to get beat up or stabbed. So I don't know. the fact that he got into the passenger side of my vehicle means that he's not willing to drive. So he's either looking just to steal my things, or to have me drive somewhere where he can steal my things in my car. So I was like, fuck all that, and just instinctively, the first thing I thought of was just to save my own ass. Got my car started, the doors weren't locked, the windows weren't rolled down. Pretty stupid of me, but I just got lucky as hell. The guy went for the passenger side and not just to open my door and just to punch me in the face and grab me, So, I wanted this commentary to be really interesting, so I guess it is. So now that's a little bit less about me. I'm, not going to talk about that anymore. A little bit about the gameplay. So on a different note, a little less stressful note, this is round 13. And this is a hard challenge unless you got someone right in the front and one guy throwing the grenade smart. I honestly don't understand how Juke Zombies and Chicago Bear cannot hold a window to 13. Like, I honestly do not know. Or no, not Juke Zombies, but Fallen and Chicago Bear. If you look over, it's Fallen. But I'm just like, come on, guys, hold that freaking window. But the main thing here is just Juke Zombies staying alive and me throwing nades. And I think what really caused the downfall is Chicago Bear thought it was his job to grab grenades and help also. But it's Pointed Fang. Pointed Fang. Let's see what Fang's doing. Fang's throwing grenades out his window. See, I don't think that's very smart. 2, 3, 4. I'm throwing some in Chicago Bear's window. It's all really a finesse thing. Like, honestly, the guy at the front should be killing the crawlers that are made from the grenades, and he should be picking the guys off that are gonna hit him. The guy what I'm doing should just be chucking nades as fast as hard as he can, and 1 out of the 4, like every other set of grenades, so like 1 in every 8 grenades should go into this guy's window, because he needs help after a while, because a lot of zombies come there. So the guy to the left of me, his window really isn't that tough, so he's probably got the easiest job. So you might want to put your weakest player there. I'm not saying Pointed is our weakest player, but it just so happened that he was at this time. But you want to have Dempsey in the front. Try to get it restart a couple times until you get Dempsey as the best player that you guys have. That way, you're most likely going to need your best player either running them right here at the front of the stairs, or throwing the grenades. The grenades is, in my opinion, the harder job, because as soon as the grenades stop going, if you don't have a good guy at front, if the good guy is if the grenades aren't going and the guy at front's just getting hit, it's over. There's no juggernaut. So let's see. About a minute and a half left on this commentary. I want to see what happens to the end of this game. The rules are you cannot go up the stairs. Oh yeah, I remember the ending of this one. This is a good ending, you guys. This is a good room run. Or I don't know what the hell you want to call it, but I mashed this room. It gets all chaotic and it gets mashed. Watch here, it starts now. Unless I can get him up. No, I got him up. Next time. He dies here in a second, don't worry. It won't take long. Not a bunch of pros here. We got Chicago Bear and Juke and Pointed. Couple challenge pros. Not high ranked rounds pros though. I'm just like, Chicago Bear, what are you thinking? Like, he just all of a sudden aborts his window. Like, I don't know what Chicago Bear's doing, man. Shooting with a shotgun, double barrel, and the room's breached. So yeah, you gotta have a good team when you're doing this type of shit. But here I go. I really thought I could get this circle going, but I just could not get it going for the life of me. You see me here cutting through the room a little bit, softening things up. Now think this. Go here, now turn back and cut back. That's what I should have done. I should have done a cut back. Same with all the other deaths on every other low round map with no juggernaut. I don't do a cutback, I do a circle through the room. Now see, I wish I could rewind it, but a circle is not what I should have done there. So there's the end of the commentary, guys. Sorry you have to listen longer than 9 minutes or whatever. Thanks for watching through the whole thing. If you like the the little story mode, whatever, the story mode, the little story I gave in the middle of this, that's fine. Tell me in a comment. That's great. Leave a like, you guys. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.